What is going on, y'all? It's going to be a weird video without any cards. And why is it a video without any cards? I'm going to do the video response for Sconnie Tradition about your heritage, who you are, and all of that. And so as I was working today, I had I play YouTube videos and listen as I work, and I came across Barth PSA guy's response, and you know, from the get-go it made me chuckle because he said basically what I'm gonna say, and that's my heritage is I'm American. You know, people, I guess, on both sides of my tree coming over to the States was long ago, so far back that, you know, everybody that I know of was born in the States on both sides. Myself, I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and we moved to West Virginia, Morgantown, West Virginia, which is an hour south of Pittsburgh. That's where I grew up, lived there till I was about 22, 23. Moved to Pittsburgh for a couple years, moved to Indianapolis for about 8 years, and I've been in Texas for the last almost 6 years now. And this is where I'll be, even if my wife smartens up and kicks me to the curb and realizes that I outkicked my coverage and she can do better than me. I'm staying in Texas because this is where I want to be. But I'm not real big into the whole genealogy thing for whatever reason. If you saw a video a while back, I did a video about my Uncle Don, and I've mentioned him a couple times, and I know he was really into the genealogy stuff. He had family trees on my mom's side. I mean, way back. I think he did the websites, but even before that, he was super into it. He was in, I don't know, what is it, the Sons of the Revolution or something like that. My mom's kind of into it, so I asked her real quick, and she said on her side that we have English and German descent. I did know that we are descendants, or I am, my family is, of William the Conqueror. Back, I think, on the Tillman side, which is my mom's side. And she said that on her dad's side, now her dad, my grandfather, died when she was either a junior or senior in high school, so obviously I never knew him. But she said that he was of German descent. So English German on my mom's side, and I just talked to my dad and a little bit ago to check up on him. You know, my dad's into his 60s. He just retired in December. So obviously, you know, he's at an age where he's a little more susceptible to everything. And I have an 88-year-old grandfather who is, my aunt helps take care of him, but she works at a hospital. So that's definitely concerning. But I asked my dad, and on his side of the family, he said same thing. He said English. He said because originally the name, he doesn't know a lot, but what he did know was that it was Kingsley originally, and now there was a split of some sort, and it changed to Kinsley. And Kingsley, I believe, is English, or at least, you know, United Kingdom area. And he said German as well. So that is what it is. Apparently I'm English and German. Now his grandmother, which would be my grandpa's, the one grandpa I have left, he's 88. His mother was like part Cherokee of some sort. So there's a little bit of that back in the family somewhere. You know, at least that I know of, not a whole lot of, I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to say we're not significant, but, you know, I've seen other people talk about, like, you know, grandpas and maybe even parents being in the military and stuff. My grandpa, I believe, was in World War II. I don't know. His brother was later in like Korea or something like that. But not a whole lot of military background. My dad actually wanted to go into the Marines, but he rode bikes as a kid, motorcycles, and apparently one time he got thrown from his bike. No, I don't even want to ask what he was doing, and broke his collarbone. So he had a pin in it, or has a pin in it, and because of that, the Marines wouldn't take him. So there you go. But yeah, so the way I look at it, I'm American. I'm not super into all that. Like, my sister has 2 college degrees. One's like foreign language and one's like international relations. She speaks, I guess, pretty much fluent German. She spent a lot of her 20s, late teens, and through her 20s in Germany, and it's just not me. I just am what I am. I'm simple, American. I guess that's all I got. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, it was definitely interesting to go through and see some of these and see, just learn a little bit more about people. I love the concept of us as a community learning more about each other. This may not be one of the ones where I'm as in tune with it just because of my own personal preferences. But it's definitely still very cool to see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if I was going to trace it back, I'm tracing it back to different states. You know, my dad grew up in West Virginia, born, raised, always lived in West Virginia. My mom, I was born in Birmingham, but, she lived multiple places. She was born in Harlan, Kentucky, lived in Ohio, lived in Birmingham, West Virginia. So when I trace my history back, it's more like what states were we in more so than what country are we from. But anyway, that's what I got. Not sure you learned a whole lot about me or that you're even still watching, because this may be the just because I don't know a lot, this may be the most boring video I've ever done. But nonetheless, wanted to do it. I love when I was doing blogging, they called them blog bat-arounds. The blog bat around. Everybody, write something on this topic. And I definitely like these, not even from the contest aspect. I know Scott is, and I will link to his contest video below. Not really doing it for the contest aspect. I mean, if I were to win, that's awesome. But just as a way, I love the suggestions for videos. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen I've done a lot of things. I just posted one yesterday that was a reply to John Mangini. I've done another one that was a reply to John Mangini. I just love the idea of doing things that I haven't done before. So for y'all out there, if you got an idea of things you'd like to see others do, man, I encourage y'all to do it. It doesn't even have to be a contest. You don't have to give anything away. I don't think that the responses I've done for John haven't even been giveaways. That's fine. It's content. It's something different than the same old that I do. Anyway, so if you got ideas of things you like, man, I love seeing videos like that and love learning more about people, why they collect, how they collect, and all that good stuff. Anyway, hope everyone stays safe. Take care of your family. Take care of you and yours. Everybody, just be safe. Be careful. I want everyone to be here for the long haul. So anyway, hope everyone has a great day. Happy collecting, y'all.